In 2020, a water taxi sank in Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Thankfully, all 23 people were rescued. However, an investigation revealed that the safe passenger load for the water taxi was set at a maximum of 3,500 pounds back in 1962 when the water taxi was first built. According to the CDC, the mean weight of a person in 2020 was 198.26 pounds in the U.S., with a standard deviation of 15.81 pounds. If one person was randomly selected, find the probability they weighed more than 230 pounds. When writing the event, make sure that you always include units. Since we're moving with a greater than, our lowest value is the 230. Our upper value will be the 1e to the 99. Remember that your mean and standard deviation in your inputs do not need to include units. Thus, our probability is 0.0221. In 1962, the mean weight of a person in the U.S. was 166.3 pounds. What is the maximum number of people that would have been allowed on the water taxi at the time for safe passage? Capacity is determined by the maximum weight in pounds divided by the average per person weight in pounds. This means we're going to be taking 3,500 and dividing by the 166.3 pounds as the mean weight of a person in 1962. So in 1962, our maximum capacity would be about 21 people. Given the increase of weight of Americans over the last 60 years, what is the current maximum number of people allowed on the water taxi for safe passage? The total number of pounds hasn't changed, still is 3,500. But now since Americans are heavier, we need to divide now by 198.26. Notice on our calculator we get 17.65. And normally in your head you would want to round that up to 18. However, if you round that up to 18, you will now have a weight over 3,500, which will now sink your water taxi. So even though you have a decimal which would normally want to round up, you need to round down to 17 people. So that way you know that you have not exceeded the maximum weight capacity for this water taxi.